Yeah, I don't like this. I'm feeling like I'm going to need you to be quiet for the next 30 minutes. That's not design at all. You never cut corners to make things happen. That's not design. Why do I care? I don't know why I care. Stop caring about you. There's not enough time. This is not even like remotely good. Oh my God, the address. Fuck. No, no.
Brad Stoneking, welcome to the Print Design Sprint, my friend. How are you?
I'm feeling good. How are you, man?
I'm terrific. Beautiful sunny day. You know, I don't have to do anything except talk to you. You got all the work to do.
That sounds like the worst day ever. No, it's. I wish I could have your son. It's gloomy here today.
No, he's at school.
You know,
I'm not going to do that.
I don't want your. I miss you, man.
We're having fun already here. Brad, before we get into this challenge, this Print Design Sprint challenge, I've got 3 quick questions for you, and then we'll get into the rules, and we'll just get cracking. So first up,
all right, let's do it.
For those of the viewers who have yet to, learn of your wit, your talent, and your stunning good looks, who are you? Give me a little intro.
My name is Brad Stoneking, and I run Piedmont Brand Co. We make graphic design. I don't really know. You don't graphic design, right? I also tell jokes, not for a living, just to piss my family and friends off. And, I like drawing and art and talking to Canadians. And, this just kind of made my day getting to be here.
Fantastic. I love it. That's a great intro. Brad, what is your earliest memory of print or packaging? Earliest memory, first thing that comes to mind.
Oh, comic books. Spider-Man, Web of Spider-Man number 84. That was the issue that my parents, they just were like, we're tired of this kid like being wayward youth. Let's get him a comic book and see. And it just changed my entire life. I've been a fan of Spider-Man ever since. I've been a fan of comic books ever since. The gorier, the better. But that just kind of, comic books was a great way to like introduce me to art, but it taught me a lot more about layout. You've got a lot of action to put into like a page, visual hierarchy, typography, even though like a lot of it looks like, Comic Sans or whatever. The coolest logos in the world are like comic book logos, like the Incredible Hulk made out of brick, Black Panther, angular lines that matches, Web of Spider-Man, the web of made out of actual webbing. How cool is that, right? Yeah. So that caught me really early. One of the first things I can remember ever drawing was a Valiant comic book logo. I remember going, okay, I'm going to try to recreate the logo. And I knew, I still use that kind of approach now, right? So, I've been at this, whether I knew it or not, for a really long time. But yeah, comics, man.
That's awesome. Maybe some of that old school vibe will come through in this label design. I don't know.
I'm nothing but old school, dude.
I love it. Brad, last question here. Tell me about the most recent print or packaging project that you were a part of. What was it? What did you guys do? How'd it go?
The most recent was just a simple mailer. We actually do a lot of, I call it trash around here. We make a lot of trash. But it's still a vibrant opportunity for designers to make good money in. I know that digital kind of gets the lion's share of love, especially in today's modern Instagrammable world. But print for me is never going to die because people still like to hold things in their hands. Now, I like anything that's printed, but when people take a lot of time to make really intricate things, that's when I just kind of like the Theory 11, the card company, everything they do. I know a couple of the guys that do the designs for them. It's man, the level of detail that goes into that content is just amazing. But yeah, printed stuff, man. Love it. Trash is what I did last.
Love it. You know, and that's awesome though, because and you nailed it. That there's still an opportunity for designers to make a lot of money designing just direct mail stuff, designing stationery stuff.
I know that like a lot of people tend to go, oh, I don't want to do that because like learning to talk to a printer is probably the biggest skill that up and coming designers could really lean into to set themselves apart from their, friends, peers, enemies, that sort of thing. Talking to printers it sucks because they live under bridges and they still use Cork Express and they hate spot colors, but they'll definitely sell them to you.
Yeah.
And like, it's just like, I don't know. I have a love-hate relationship with printers in the same way that I have a love-hate relationship with marketers, but like they've made my experience as a designer more holistic and definitely more fruitful.
I love that. You're speaking my language, and we have a whole module dedicated to relationships with printers within Print Design Academy because it's so important. And
absolutely,
you can build a collection of samples. You can build this like wall of inspiration. You can get swatch books from them. There's so many great things about having that relationship. So I'm glad you brought that up.
Well, it makes you look at, even when you're working on client work, like if you've never held, 85-pound cardstock in your hand, how are you going to sell that to a client at all? What are we building if we're not building for a physical space? Do you sell brochure, just the design piece, but you have no idea how to actually execute it and what goes into it? You're missing like just a little bit.
Yeah, not to mention money. You're missing money.
Money. There's, I have a friend, a loose person that I would call friendly. We're friendly to each other. He's a print broker. He makes more money selling print jobs than he does designing print jobs. And that's impressive, and all he does is talks to printers on behalf of clients, and then marks up the services. I mean, that's like anybody who's, leaving that kind of level, that kind of stuff on the table is not playing with a full deck of cards to bring it full circle back to.
I like how you brought it around. Love that. We teach that in the academy as well. So whoever's watching this, get in the academy.
Yeah, definitely do it.
Brad, it's time for the rules, my friend. So this print design sprint is super time sensitive, and I am watching the clock. So let's go over the rules document to just give you a little info on exactly what it all means. So first, there are no rules except for these few rules. Number one, you have 15 minutes to sketch and plan. You can't touch any design programs until that time is up. Sketch, mood board, whatever you're going to do to get ready for this project after you view the brief, you got 15 minutes. After that time is up, you then have 30 minutes to design and get to work. And I know you opened Illustrator already to just get that ready to rock. Did you open Illustrator already?
Yes, I did.
Good.
I got Illustrator. I got Photoshop. I'm ready to go.
Good.
I'm ready to roll.
But you can't touch them for the 15 minutes. You have then 30 minutes to work in the program. After 30 minutes, hands up, walk away. Wherever you're at is wherever you're at. Logo.
Well, Dave, what am I going to do with the other 20 minutes?
Whoa.
Jeez, I'm going to regret saying that.
Logos are provided. Fonts are also provided, but they're just suggestions, so feel free to do what you want. Create your own logo if you feel that you got enough time for that. The creative freedom is wide open in terms of colors, logos, fonts.
Okay.
Dieline is also provided for you, and you will need to be working within that dieline. That is the space in the artboard that you will be creating in, sir. Any questions on the rules?
Yeah. What are we making?
You are designing a craft beer label, sir. So kind of in your wheelhouse, which is
a little bit.
Cool. So I just
done
hit
a couple
send
of those
on the brief and assets email. It will be arriving in your inbox hopefully any second. And just this is for real, guys. He has not seen any of this stuff before. This is all fresh to Bradley's eyes.
Yeah, wait. No, I'm downloading it right now.
Beauty.
Here we go. All right, so let me pull up the brief. Wet Flock Wheat Ale.
So I am starting the timer right now, Brad. You now have 15 minutes to review the brief, sketch, mood board, whatever you want to do for 15 minutes.
All right. Bop with Matt Lemon. Craft beer enthusiast appreciate the story. Great beer with a unique local twist. Wet Flock Wheat Ale. How derogatory am I allowed to be?
There are no rules about derogatorium.
Black Sheep Brewing. All right, tasting notes, optional story behind the name, ingredients, got you, unit, perfect. Okay, let's see. UPC, perfect. Logos, here we go. All right, so this is the Black Sheep Brewer. Who did these logos? Did Gabby do these logos?
Gabby did.
Damn it, Gabby. Dim condensed, eh? I dig that. Okay. So am I missing something? There's no logo for the actual beer. Can I ask questions? I don't know.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, I'm the client. Feel free to ask me any questions. There's no logo for the beer. There's no branding set up for the specific recipes. Just the brewery itself.
Okay, cool. All right, so I can't touch computer for the next 15 minutes is what
The
you're
only
telling
thing you can
me,
do on
correct?
computer is if you're going to do like a Pinterest mood board or look up images or inspiration or anything like that.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
you can
That's
do
good to
that.
know.
You can also sketch. It's all planning. You just can't touch Illustrator. That's the rule.
I just wanted to Google what the fuck a wet flock was.
Well, then you got to read the second page for the copy, which has the beer story.
Oh, that's smart, right? Read the whole
No.
brief, not just what you
No,
want
we
to
like
hear.
to hide the second page to make sure people don't get it.
You just learned the first rule about being a graphic designer. If you're watching this, read the second page. Let's see.
The game changes when you put a time pressure on. You forget where you are.
Oh, I got a wet flock. All right. I get it. All right. Well, you brought this upon yourself. I just need you to know that.
I love it.
Okay. you asked me to be here. All right, we're getting into the sketching. I'm going to try to see if this will switch cameras. If not, I can turn off the cameras while recording, but I cannot switch them.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm just going to leave this camera on so you see my pretty face. I'll look up every once in a while. You can ask me questions. How much time I got left? 12 minutes?
11 minutes and 15 seconds, sir.
Whoo, that 15 minutes goes fast, don't it?
Wait till you get to the 30.
All right. Holy shit. All right, so wet flock. Here we go. All right, the first thing that for some reason, when I heard flock, I don't think of sheep, even though it is Black Sheep Brewery. I was thinking of birds, right? A flock of birds. And it makes me think of like birds with like 1950s like billowing hairdos, you know what I mean? But because it's sheep, I think I'm gonna just kind of take that approach. I suck at drawing, so I don't know what the purpose of sketching is. I could just sit here and talk for 10 minutes, but let's see.
Yeah, feel free to write notes, keywords, ideas, anything.
I'm just gonna type in sheep on the, Google Images and look at what a sheep looks like.
Let's share your your screen so we can follow along your search.
Yeah.
I mean, don't open your history, but I mean.
Yeah. Okay, well, let me hide my no, I'm just kidding. Give me a second. Share screen. Entire screen. I'll just leave it. There you go. Boom. All right, you can see me now, right?
Love it.
So, all right, I'm gonna ask the question. has anybody asked to use AI yet to generate their images?
Nobody has asked that question. And there's nothing off the table here.
Well, I mean, I can't use a computer, so is it cheating to tell it, hey, generate 15 images of a sheep with 1950s hairdo? But I don't need that because I'm an adult. These kids look emo. I don't know. Here we go. This is good. All right. Look how precious that sheep is. Although this dude is kind of giving me like straight out of Compton vibes. That was the dude. So where do you stand on digital sketching and your rules? Like, instead of using pen and paper, if somebody were to use their iPad to do something of this,
iPad is okay as long as it's not the software that you will be doing the actual design in. It's okay.
Okay. So you could theoretically start over on an iPad in Procreate as long as you save it as a JPEG and then take it over to Illustrator and hit a button. Does that count? I mean, I'm just trying to.
We're really weaving through the rules here.
I really do like to figure out where I can bend and break.
Yep.
I mean, that's. I think that's anybody that is worth their weight.
What I'll leave you with is it's better to ask for forgiveness than permission.
Well, I mean, this is just a YouTube channel. I don't really know that, like, asking forgiveness for anything is really that important. You know what I mean? I love that you put yourself up there. I get that. It's really cool of you. But no, I'm good, bro. So you should tell people about a story, something that we did together this year. Since we've hung out so much.
Sure. I would be happy to share that after I let you know that there's 7 minutes and 30 seconds left in your sketch creation.
What am I going to do with the other? Yeah.
What am I going to do with the other time?
All right, so we got to give this motherfucker a pompadour.
Yeah, Brad and I were what you would call virtual buddies, online. I mean, I think people call them virtual buddies. Is that web friends, web buds? No, it's just sounding weirder the more I talk about it.
Yeah.
So we're virtual buds that finally got to meet in person at Creative South. And that was awesome because he had the head and shoulders of a mannequin. And that didn't surprise me when I first met him and saw him. It felt like it fit and was natural.
Oh, Lucinda.
I appreciate that you named her.
Oh yeah,
and
it's funny. We have a girl that works with us part time. Her name is Lucy, and I think that's also her name. So I didn't mean to name her after the person that works with me, but it kind of worked out that way.
It just kind of worked out that way.
Love you, Lucy. If you're watching this, I love you.
Yeah. I mean, not to pull you out of your creative thinking and your creative zone there, but where did you and Lucinda meet?
Okay, so I was. Obviously I was going to vend at Creative South, so I needed to go buy things by which to what's the word I'm looking for? They're like retail stands. Retail stands, yeah. Racks and that sort of thing. So there's this place in town that has that for everything. So you open a jewelry store, they got jewelry boxes and cases and all this stuff, and they just happen to have these row of old mannequin heads, and what they're used for was holding, you put a wig on it, showcase a wig. So she has some spots on her where she's had some wigs in the years, so I didn't want to add hair, and I was I don't know why I bought this thing. It only cost me $5. No, this is for anybody at home. This is Lucinda
on the big screen.
Yeah, Lucinda making it to the big screen. But I take her with me when we go to a vend, and she gets drawn on, and she's real fun. It's like having a teammate. It freaks you out sometimes when you forget that she's there, and you turn off the lights and turn around, and there's a fucking mannequin head there. But the wet flop, right? Sorry, I'm still. How much time I got?
4 minutes and 23 seconds.
All right, so we're gonna do a little old school fucking wrap around here. Now, can I take a picture of this to take it into Illustrator? Are you good
Sure.
with that?
Yep, I'm 100% good with that.
All right. I don't want to, break the rules.
No.
Whatever the rules are, these arbitrary fucking rules that we've come up with, Dave. Nah, man. It was really cool to actually get to meet you and Gabby in person. Like, I think in America they give Canadians a bad rap. I didn't think you guys were nice at all. Like,
No.
I didn't. And your jaw doesn't like, hello, buddy, when you talk. So,
it kind of does. I mean, I hide it pretty good. Right.
You didn't make me eat gravy on my French fries, so I got to give you a little love there. But,
You're welcome. Yeah, you're welcome.
Thanks, bud. All right, so we're gonna do this. Obviously, the sheep needs to be smoking a cigarette, right?
Yeah.
Like, that's the only.
Little
Are you allowed to do like
cigarette?
cigarettes in marketing?
Yeah.
I mean, like up in Canada.
Generally with craft beer, it's better to ask for forgiveness anyways, and it's a limited run, cease and desist from the government. Yep, sorry, it's all sold out. Yep, done.
Yeah. Oh. So getting away with dicks on labels is easy.
Easy.
Is what you're saying.
Yep, easy.
Put dicks on labels all the time,
Yeah,
bro.
as long as you illustrate them in a really clever way, nobody will know.
All right. I always do this thing where, like, I don't know what it is about drawing, but for some reason, I think it's probably because I have, like, you could drive a fucking tractor trailer through my front teeth, but I'm always, like, putting, like, awkward looking teeth. My kid calls them British teeth, or the London look. Yeah. She's like, oh, he's got the London look. But so this is one of the first ones where I haven't been able to, like, I didn't put any teeth in it. So you've taken me outside of my comfort zone. So thanks.
I feel like you'll find a way.
Oh, I'm gonna figure out a way to put some teeth in. Maybe it's like maybe on the backside. It'll just be like fucking.
Perfect.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I got to put him in a leather jacket, right?
1 minute and 45 seconds left.
Oh, that's perfect. That gives me just enough time. Once I'm on my computer, I'll be able to, like, look at whatever I want, right?
Mm-hmm.
Porn.
As long as you're screen sharing. That's the only requirement.
This would be the weirdest. Yeah, we got to edit that part out. No, it would just be the weird. Like, this thing just took a dive. Like,
Brad was honest. Edit.
These guys were really cool until they weren't. All right. I'm just drawing a leather jacket around this cow guy. He's gonna definitely look like somebody who would beat up John Travolta.
60 seconds left.
Oh, 60 seconds. That's more than enough time. You're making it too easy on me, brother.
Noted.
Yeah, well, I didn't really see drawing a sheep in, like, I wish you could see this. This is so good. Here, I'll do this. Here we go. Where am I at?
Oh, yeah.
Like,
you just drew that by hand?
Yeah.
You're a maniac.
I was looking at a picture.
Still,
I mean, yeah.
That has to translate through the eyeballs, around the brain for about 7 miles, and then down the arm into the old finger movement.
Oh, I think you're overestimating how long it had to travel. It's a little brain in there, man. Like, shoop! It's just like a one right around the edge.
All right.
Is that it?
Prep time is over.
All right, I'm taking a photo of this.
Yep.
So that I can send it to myself.
Send it to yourself. So, Brad, now that you've experienced half of the time that you will get for the full 30-minute work, how you feeling?
I'm feeling like I'm gonna need you to be quiet for the next 30 minutes. I'm just kidding.
A real zone worker.
Don't ask me a single fucking question from here on out.
I love it. Distraction. I can't wait. Just gonna be just text bombing you repeated gifs.
Hey, Brad, what you thinking about?
So during the 30 minutes, Brad, when we set that up, I'm going to stop and do a brief pause at the 10-minute mark and the 20-minute mark just to check in, just like in a baking show where they come by and like, hey, you're 10 minutes in. How do you feel? And they respond with crippling anxiety. And they're just going to move on to the next person. That's the whole idea of that.
Okay, cool. You're not going to bother me. I'm just going to keep trucking along. And I need to find the layout for the bop.
Yeah, you're going to want that dieline in there, yeah.
Dieline, pulling it up right now. Here we go.
Okay.
All right, so I'm ready when you are.
I got the timer primed for 30 minutes. Right before I let you go, have you seen that Instagram reel from a bake show where they go, oh, how do you feel about your presentation here? He goes, well, I started making it. What does he say? He says, I started making it, had a mental breakdown, bon appetit. I'll send it to you the next time I find it.
That's don't send it to me like over the next 30 minutes, but yes, like I want to. Next time you stumble upon it, I want to watch.
I will.
Because I've seen those baking shows, but I can't.
No, I don't watch them. I just came up in the reels or whatever.
Handle it.
Well, 30 minutes on your marks. Get set. Go.
Here we go. All right, 30 minutes. Let me get all this other shit out of me. All right. Let me come back to you. All right. I'm going to share my screen, and I'm just going directly into Illustrator.
Love it.
Illustrator is my favorite program in the whole wide world. I shouldn't say my favorite. It's the best one. I love InDesign, though. I don't know how many I'm a print guy, so InDesign's where it's at. But all right, let's start with our sketch. Let's get our sketch in here. Boom. Whoa. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. What's happening? Sorry. Things are acting weird right now.
Ruh-roh.
Yeah, we're good now. We're good.
I freaking love that.
It's so stupid, dude. All right, let me lock this. Command 2. All right. I kind of, being not like an Illustrator first kind of person, I typically start with my shapes, like to build out my my space, Cool. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. View, show grid, view, snap to grid. All right, let's get some boxes made. Airdrop's complete. Window, workspace, Piedmont. Boom. All right. Command 0. Let's make this black for right now. Ah, shit, I hate when Illustrator does this. Fuck off. There's no way I'm going to make this in 30 minutes. I'm just telling you right now.
I believe.
You can believe all the hell you want. I just realized I've got to put all that copy in there too. I welcome a challenge.
I will say that with the last one of these that I did, the copy came together in the last 7 minutes. There was a lot of time spent on background and, work done in that area.
Yeah. That sounds like an amateur move to me. Copy first, loser. I'll worry about copy the last 7 minutes. Sorry, I'm just talking shit about somebody I don't even know. Again, you invited this. I just want everybody to know that this wasn't
kicked open.
This wasn't me going, "Hey, Dave."
I said, "Who can I get to entertain me for at least 40 minutes?"
Uncle Bobo. All right, so we go here.
Perfect. So he's created a castle door.
Yep. It all starts with a castle door, ladies and gentlemen. All right, so this is not a symmetrical motherfucker, so we're just going to have to go with the view, turn off, snap to grid. All right. Now, normally I would be over on my drawing monitor drawing this, but I don't have that luxury here, so we're just going to make some choices. Are you guys still following? I mean, still seeing my screen? Is everything looking good on your end?
Yeah, right. And I love this part where I sort of get to see the master at work. Get to see this.
Oh, this is not a master my ass, dude. Like I've just said, I don't know if you heard me, I'm struggle bussing right now, hardcore. Let's see.
I like it.
It'll do, pig. It'll do.
That'll do, donkey. That'll do.
All right, let's go in. I'm gonna do the cheatiest fucking thing in the world. Copy.
This is the time to do it.
Paste. Well, I thought I was going to object transform, reflect, copy. All right. Now to make a pompadour. This will be fun. All right, command. Oh no! How much time I got left, bud?
You are at the 22-minute mark, so I'm going to pause you in 2 minutes here.
Fucking good God. This isn't going well. No. This is a challenge, dude. This is a real challenge. Anybody who's like, oh, I could do that.
Yeah, anybody thinks they can do it, give me a call.
Seriously, this is a challenge. I bet there's definitely some people I know that would kill at this thing, but messed up here. What in the crazy eyes is I doing over here? Is there some sort of snap turned on? Ah, fucking smart guides. Told you I cussed. I'm sorry.
That's all right. I'm going to pause right there. That is the 20 minutes remaining mark, Brad. So you got 10 minutes gone. You got a great idea that you're bringing together here on the screen. With 10 minutes gone already, how are you feeling right now?
Can I go home? No, I mean, yeah, I think getting the idea is going to be the hardest part. Like, I know I'm going to have to start cutting some corners here in order to make some things happen.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, that's not design at all. You never cut corners to make things happen. That's not design. We're just fucking getting through now. So expect over the next 20 minutes for me to start making some just questionable life choices. All right. But we're gonna get there. Hopefully it'll all come together. I do have a question. These are black sheep, right? They're not white sheep, they're black sheep, correct?
They can be, Brad, the way I don't see color. I'll say.
Well, this was fun. Goodbye, everybody.
Yes, this is Black Sheep Brewing.
Okay, got you.
All
right. Ba-ba, motherfucker, ba-ba.
So do you want to take 5 minutes, close your eyes, big deep breath?
I mean, if you're going to give me 5 minutes, I'm just going to work. So we should probably just get into
On your marks,
this,
get set, we're back into it.
Awesome. All right. Let me share again. Share screen. Tire screen. Share. There we go. Can see me again?
Yep.
Fantastic.
Money.
All right, so now let's draw that fucking cigarette. No. Maybe do it. You maybe do it. Looks more like a joint. I'm okay with that. All right. So once we get done here, we're just going to move into quickly knocking out a black jacket. This is going to be a tough one because there's so much black. So let's get rid of some crazy eyes as well, because I think that's going to scare some children. If I don't do something about that. Pen tool, where are you? Why are you?
You can't see my screen right now, Brad, but what I've done is I've gone to ChatGPT and I've gone to their image generator and I have typed in the prompt, can you provide me with an illustration of a black sheep with a pompadour with a cigarette in his mouth wearing a black leather jacket?
I fucking hate how quick it's probably made just the coolest thing, right?
Do you want to see it or do you want me to leave it?
Can you take a screenshot of it and then we can compare them when they're done? I don't want it to influence me at all.
Okay.
Because
I got it here. It's really funny.
ChatGPT, so here's my thing about it. Like, I get from an artist standpoint, from and a friend of artists and that sort of thing, it is definitely not cool to like super lean into it and say, build an entire portfolio of prompt driven dummy shit. It's bad news for the creative environment long term. But I've seen it do some things that I'm like, man, that would have taken me a really long time, or that would have taken even a person I know that is good at this stuff a really long time. And so it's hard not to see a little bit of writing on the wall, maybe for some people the good times are probably over. For others, it's like, how do you deal with competition, right?
Yep.
Do you do well? Because if you don't do well, you're fucked. All right. I've got the head. How much time I got left here, bud?
You're at 16 minutes remaining.
Okay. I must ask though, does your version look similar to my version?
I would say there are similarities.
Okay. Well, it's probably a good time to let everybody know that I am AI. This is how AI happens. I'm just slowing it down for you so that you can keep up.
Okay. I will say that your illustration looks like he has more muscles. He's been to the gym more often.
Yeah, I mean,
or running
he doesn't skip.
Field. Yeah, for sure. He's
He
got
doesn't skip.
some built, some structure.
He's thick, bitch. All right, calm down. Stop yelling. I'm almost done here too. So, since you're the timer guy, can you let me know how much time I have right now?
You have 14 minutes remaining, so I'm going to pause you in another 4 minutes and 20 seconds for a brief little break.
We'll be done, hopefully, with this dude.
It's cool. It's cool.
All right. So now,
Gangster.
all right.
That is so
This
good.
All right, it's not. Here we go. So what we're gonna do is, you said I had about 12 minutes left
Yeah, 13:30.
at this point. Okay, perfect. So let's do some cleanup shit here. Perfect. Dad. All right. Now, everybody close your eyes and don't watch me pull up the Mighty Short Smooth Lines brush kit and totally make this thing look way better in a matter of seconds. I gotta clean. I gotta clean up on aisle 3 first. 1 second. That's okay. We about to fuck shit up. We about to. Everybody know it. No! No! Okay, we're good. All right. Cleaned up. Ready for Mighty Shorten. That did not work the way that I wanted it to.
Magic.
Nope. I'm not going to try to spend any more extra time on this shit because I will get lost in the weeds on it. All I'm going to do is zoom, and a boom, boom. Kind of like that, actually. All right. Let's select same fill and stroke. Let's make those. All right. Object, expand appearance. All right. Cool.
I'm going to pause you right there for a second. So that is,
right.
Oh my gosh, that looks so cool. It just came through in the white on my side. Brilliant. Okay, that looks amazing. That looks really cool. With 10 minutes remaining, Brad, how are you feeling?
Honestly, like now that guy's kind of done, it does paint me into a little bit of a corner in terms of like style that I could go for. Mm-hmm. I think if I had another 3 or 4 hours, it would look something that I would be a little bit more gung-ho about. But given 10 minutes, I'm actually pretty pleased, Good. So I can't complain there. Actually, how much? I only have 10 minutes left, right?
You have 10 minutes left, and then it's hands up. So you're into,
Shit.
Let's throw this label together, and however quickly that comes together will determine how much time you have after that to clean up, to refine, to put the finishing touches in.
Yep.
But the requirements list will need to be checked off. So you got the logo in there, the beer story. We've got the, I don't even know my own brief. Required elements is the logo, the beer name, unit details, the address, ingredients, the story behind the beer, and the UPC code. Those are the required elements.
Okay. Logo 1 and logo 2.
All right.
Oh, there's two versions of the logo. Okay.
Ready to take a big deep breath and we'll wrap up this last 10 minutes?
Okay, here we go, boss.
Got a plan?
Nope.
I love it. And go.
All right, thanks. Thanks for nothing, asshole. Here we go. Let me turn on the screen. Feel free to cut anything I say out. Like you can just right?
Yeah.
Like, anyway.
No, I have very little footage that I can use right now.
This is all shit. Okay, so I like to do this so I don't get. All right, can you see my screen right now? Am I not
yet.
sharing?
Not yet.
Okay, sorry. Entire screen. There we go. All right.
Okay, you're in.
All right, so people building labels and stuff. If you're watching this is how I, obviously you just watched me kind of make something. Why am I having so hard? I like to add the things that I need to not forget about at the top here in big, like, things.
Nice.
Right? Just so that I don't. Story behind the beer. And you see. That's easy. All right, let's get into it. Let's start with the UPC. What happens if you scan this? Nothing?
Nothing for this one, but we did talk about putting a little Easter egg in there. But this one will just do absolutely nothing for you.
It does absolutely nothing for me. I needed it.
But you're still required to use it, so.
Oh, cool. I don't like that. All right, why did I just do that, Brad? I don't know. Maybe because I want to make it squatty.
Nice. The old squatty pie.
Dude, saving space wherever you can. Alright, so where's your type? Copy to use. There we go. Alright. Copy. Paste. Den. Bradley. Copy or working with text boxes in Illustrator is absolute garbage. Oh fuck you. Sorry. It is. That's the Bruce story. We don't need that. We just need the
So just to clarify, in the copy, you are only required to have the beer story, not the brewery story.
Yep. I just remembered that as I was typing it. So getting rid of all the shit I don't need. Need the address, right? Scotland. Fleetwalk Ale. I need the unit information and the ingredients, but I don't need these tasting notes, correct? Boom. Piss off then.
I'll be back in just a minute.
All right, while he's gone, somebody over there stop the clock and let's take a bong hit. Let's get fizzy with it. You wanna know what's funny is I don't even drink beer. Can't stand it. Kind of reminds me of, like, I don't know, something I don't like. I should just focus on work and not trying to talk things. For future generations, I apologize. This is not how I intended this day to go. Let's see. Wet flock. Is that right? Wet flock. All right. Another tips and tricks for people maybe watching at home who work for themselves. I learned this trick from a dude over on the other side of America. Let's see. Basically, create a file and you put all of your favorite fonts in that file. So that you can come in here and you can go to wet flock wheat ale, right? select it, and you can just go through and go, okay, I don't like that. I don't like that. Maybe that would work. Actually, I do like that.
You're in the 5 minutes and 30 seconds.
Holy fuck. Jesus Christ, man. There's not enough time. There's not enough time. So what happens if we get to like, oh my god, please, the whole thing. Get to the end and I'm still not done. I get to keep going, right?
You get to where you get to, and then we'll, you can finish it off on your own time if you want. But you get to where you get to.
Yeah, I don't like this. Just bring me on here to humiliate me.
What
the fuck?
I am feeling a little guilty.
Yeah.
Like just
that James did way better, right? James was done, right? This is what I get for talking shit.
What's great about this is everybody's got very different styles, very different workflows, and all of that. So it works out, really cool.
Yeah. It's great. We're just fucking going for it now, man. I'm not even trying anymore.
I love it. I love it.
We're just going for it. Let me know when I've got 3 minutes left.
3 minutes and 45 right now.
Oh, fuck me. Okay. No, this is just object. Convert shape. Oh, fuck. No. Downloads. Logo. Stop. No. You're a sadist, man.
I love this. I love I love the hustle, like the the grind, just going for it. Like the 11th hour, it's just gotta
this
go.
is not even like remotely good. Good
Dude,
God,
the illustration
dude.
crushes. That font crushes.
Why do I care so much? Just get it fucking done. Oh my god, the address. Fuck. How much time?
2 minutes.
Oh, okay, cool. I can do this. I got this. I am giving myself hand cramps. Like, that's how bad this is right now. How much time?
1:30.
1:30? No! No! You son of a bitch. We're going to do it the hard way, aren't we?
Yeah, turn it sideways.
Why do I care? I don't know why I care.
One
Stop
minute,
caring
1 minute
about
remaining.
you.
1 minute.
Okay. My fucking hand hurts so bad, dude. All right, let's zoom in.
Nice. I like that touch. "30 seconds remaining."
Can't do smoke, not without setting off. All right, I think I got it. Oh, fuck.
"5 seconds."
We did it. 5 seconds, right?
Oh, yeah.
Woo!
Okay. Hands up. Oh, my
Woo!
gosh. Okay.
Uh,
That was 30 minutes from like just learning the brief and seeing what you have to work with to a complete label design. How you feeling about this, Brad?
well, anybody who says Canadians are nice is a lying sack of shit.
Liars.
That was a lot, man. That was cool.
Mhm.
That was I don't think I would do it again. But
Oh, just hang on,
It was
crossing off
fun.
that list.
No, it was fun, man. This was actually quite a blast. I probably spent too much time in the. Like I said, I think if I could have gone directly in and used my sketch time to draw like on the screen, I think I probably would have been able to save.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's a little bit out of your
What are you
usual
gonna do?
pattern and element for sure.
Well, nobody's like trying to talk to me or giving me 30 minutes to do shit like this either. So, I mean, I'm not trying to say I'm impressed with myself, but I'm definitely going to go home tonight and walk a little taller, like 5'6¼ or something like that. Wait.
So pull that back up on your screen here, Brad. Let's have a little look and
Yeah.
just talk through this. And you know what would be really cool is if we could do like a little Photoshop mock-up of this.
Oh, okay.
Label like on
Let me. Yeah, I think I have one actually.
Yeah.
If not, you know what? We're going to use the power of Adobe.
Hey, yo.
Actually, doesn't Illustrator do like mock-ups now? I don't know. I'm trying to learn something new on screen for the first time. That would not be smart.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm gonna delete this can. I can't.
Yeah, it should be on a separate layer there.
Can reference. Okay, cool. Yeah. So here we are. I mean,
Dude. Okay, so what is something that if you had another 60 seconds, what would you change?
oh, I'd kern the shit out of this. This thing. Look at this. You could drive a car through. I'd kern. If
Got
I
it.
had 60 seconds, I mean, because like everything is really in the place that it's supposed to be. I probably spend a little bit of time, maybe even adding, like, getting rid of the white lines back here, just to kind of create some contrast between this stuff. Oddly enough, though, I like the ear overlapping here.
Yeah.
Like, for some reason, it being see-through is kind of cool to me.
Yeah.
It's not I don't know. It's definitely, I like him. He's got a vibe to him.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I think if I had like 60 hours, it'd be wildly different. I'm just kidding. You know what I want to see? I want to see what ChatGPT came up with in terms of what its thing is. But no, yeah, 60 seconds, maybe adding some orange or white in other places. Like, I don't really necessarily, I think to add some contrast, I'd probably change this to white here, just to kind of give it some balance, you know. Maybe even make the text up here white. I don't know. I probably would have spent like 10 minutes doing that shit back and forth and then ended up back here anyways.
Yeah.
Saved everybody some time.
Nice.
But no, let's see, a Photoshop mock-up. Let me go back to here. Let's see.
Yeah, and if you don't
templates.
have it, or want to spend a little bit of time mocking it up properly, you can just send me like a couple of like the downloaded images after the fact.
Oh yeah.
Just go.
Oh, I don't mind. I mean,
Okay.
I have already pre-licensed a lot of this stuff already.
Beauty.
So yeah. So give me just a second, and I actually can share my Photoshop screen and walk people how through that works.
Go.
Oh my, that's quite the workout mentally, man. It really is.
It is, because it's also an exercise in like just sort of quickly realizing, how long a certain idea might take to articulate or bring to life.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, when I sketched it out, I was like, that's quick and easy because I can just be loose with it. But then as soon as like I put it up on screen, I'm like, wait a minute, all those lines that I sketched, I now have to like physically map out, right? And if I was on that system over there, I have this big drawing monitor, and I probably would have gotten through it way quicker, right?
Oh yeah.
But like it's just I'm kind of in my podcast station right now, and I don't have near the amount of cool stuff over here, No,
God, you
no
had to
neat
kick it old
toys.
school over here.
Yeah, like living like a common person over here.
I love it.
With my iPads and my DJI gimbals and all fancy shit that no one needs. But all right, let me. I'm gonna share my screen again.
Let me share the GPT thing first. I'll show you.
Oh yeah. Do that. Wow.
So you can see the first one it gave me, and I went back and said, make it look more illustrated instead of this like CGI look.
Dude, yeah, it looks almost exactly like that's the vision in my brain, and that's kind of the danger of this Chat GPT. I can see a lot of people that, especially like that aren't like trained artists, like I mean even shit myself sometimes, like I look at things that I do and I'm like, why did I think that was a good idea, right?
Yeah.
But like people who frustratingly want to be illustrators but aren't illustrators, typically in the past they've been tracing, right? Like to get by. Now ChatGPT can knock out something that good in like, I mean, and let's not lie, that's good illustration work.
Yeah.
It does a good job, and that's the scary part. It couldn't do this shit.
No, in
Like,
some things.
it probably could. It probably could. I shouldn't lie. It probably. You should. Oh my god, dude! For one of your episodes.
To design a 473 milliliter beer can label for a beer called Wet Flock Wheat Ale.
One thing I've noticed is that model, just to see what it does. Yeah, but that model does not do well with typography. It does a good job of like showing you visually like where it should lie, but it just makes up words sometimes and like just gets like it gets crazy, but yeah, like while I'm talking, it's doing basically what I did in a half an hour, but in 30 seconds, and it's gonna be better, guaranteed.
I don't know if I'd call it better. It's something. It's something. Let me show you this.
Dude, I bet though that if you put that out there, it would you'd get likes, because it's not. Look at the composition of it. I mean, it's not bad. I hate that it's not bad. It's not bad. The colors are cool, like that blue and red and white, and that's like a really good playoff. That Wet Flock Wheat Ale red banner around the bottom, like that would stand out on a store shelf. You know what I mean? It's like, I hate it because it's a computer that's doing this shit, but it's hard to deny that there are people that are going to make a ton of money just doing this shit all the time,
Yeah, I think there's just something missing with it, though. It's missing.
Oh, it has no soul. There's no soul to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no soul to it. There's no. There's no attitude to it. There's no craftsmanship behind it, because all it's doing, it's a learning model, right? It just learns off what everybody's already learned. So the more that we feed into it, the more that we use it, it gets better. Yeah. So we're basically training it to replace us. And if we stopped, it would only teach itself how to be better, you know. But anyway, I've got the mock-ups pulled up here on Photoshop.
Beautiful.
I'm gonna move Photoshop back up to my main screen. Give me just a moment. I thought for sure I'd jump into photo. I'm glad I did not try to waste any time doing this shit. All right, so let's see. We're gonna make a mockery of this. All right, let me turn off the die lines and the bleeds. Save it.
So I will say that the other thing that I am asking people to do is present this to me as I am the client, and why should I pick this label? Where did you get these ideas from? Sell this label to me as the client, that this is the label, and why.
Wow. Okay. You should have led with that. You motherfucker. Give me a second. I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. You've like caught me off guard with that completely. I'm just going to save this to my desktop.
Yeah. Collect yourself.
Collect myself. All right. So let me get the mock-up to you, sir, and then I will sell you on this.
Love
these vegan hot dogs.
The vegan sausages.
You ever seen Death to Smoochie?
No.
Okay. Do you like Robin Williams at all?
Yes.
Okay. It's easily one of Robin Williams, Ed Norton's, and Danny DeVito's, and even Jon Stewart's probable best movies roles ever. Like I love it. It's especially Ed Norton and Robin Williams, the way they play off each other is just amazing. I quote it often. All right. Sorry. Now we're in Photoshop. We got these can mock-ups. Could not use the brush tool. I'm not trying to use the brush tool. I'm trying to zoom in. There we go. I'm going to go into this cool can mock-up right here. We're going to... how does this one work? That's the volume. Oh, here we go. Your design here. So, let me give you... I love Russian. Jesus, they really don't show anything, do they? They don't allow you to really. Here, we'll do it over here. I can't read any of these like layers and stuff for the most part because they're all in like Russian.
Oh yeah.
Hello, comrade. Would you like to make a change on design here? I am not liking
My
what you're saying.
wife likes this product.
I don't know why. I will laugh at that dude until the day I die.
There's just so much goodness there.
Alright, so we're gonna cheat the system. We're gonna bring it this way. Show the backside. Gotta show the backside every once in a while.
Mm-hmm.
Get ahead.
Again, doing it for clicks. For the clicks.
All right, so you asked earlier what would I change. Well, I try to make this readable on the front of the label. But hello, sir and or madam. However, let me stop. Do you want to see while I pitch it? Do you want to see my face or do you want to see the?
I want to see both. Yeah, pull that screen up because I can see both.
Okay. Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
All right. Here we go. Hello, sir or madam. My name is Brad Stoneking, and today I have spent 30 minutes designing a beer label for you. It's called Wet Flock Wheat Ale, and it's about wet sheep that got in the beer. So I don't really recommend drinking the beer, but this label will sell the beer. Why? Because people are going to have to pick it up. Also, why? Because you can't read the label unless you pick it up. It just says F-eat A. What does that mean? You have to pick it up to read the entire label. And so therefore, once it's in the hand and they realize that not only is it a cool can with a smoking sheep on it and the stuff, they'll buy it. You should buy it too.
I'm in.
Yeah, you're a fucking liar.
What's the
that's
the
not the invoice. $7,000. No, but I will be sending you an invoice for my time today because this was a waste of it. No, this was actually like this is a lot of fun, man. This is a whole lot of fun. Oh, I can see me seeing you seeing me. No, I definitely like. There's some funny things like you think about like when you're actually building a can, like you only have like 3 inches of actual visible width, but when you're in this, you're like, I just need to fill the space, god damn it.
Yeah,
so,
totally.
Like I definitely would do something more along the lines of this.
Yeah.
With like this guy like in here, Oh shit, I lost his eyes. Here, let's lock this. I'm just fucking with it now because you got me on candid camera, but put this dude up here. I keep losing the eyeballs. There, now I won't lose them. Put this guy up here. Probably would have spent some time doing something with this a little bit better. It's not very. You could probably get away with this guy being bigger here. Ooh, if it followed his flock, that'd be good.
Dang.
That's actually, something like that.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. I probably would have found that. So, like, let's just see what that looks like on a can. Compare, anybody watching this is watching me fail, but also learning something.
That's what we're all about here. Yeah.
So, go back to Photoshop. Let's change out this. Here, let's get rid of this guy.
Little swap.
Little Papa Swap. Already you can see the whole name, right?
Yeah.
So when you present something like this, there you go. Now you can actually read it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know. Things that you would learn if you had 30 to 45 more seconds.
At least, yeah.
at least 30 to 45 more.
That's cool. Man, I know this was an incredible task to ask of you, and you stepped up. You took it on the chin and just like went for it. And man, I'm so glad you did. I really appreciate your time in doing this, Brad. This is awesome.
Dude, I had so much fun, and I hope that whenever you do the next one that you don't invite me.
The next one is an entire branding and packaging suite in 7 minutes.
Do you know my clients?
I speak to them regularly.
Yeah, I was gonna say because it sounds like something they'd ask for. No, I think this is a great thing, and anybody on the fence about whether or not to do it. It's fun, right? This is a great.
It's just an exercise in speed with absolutely no consequence other than public shame. I mean, really, that's it.
Yeah. I hope this one follows me around for a while.
I hope to see this in a presentation on stage one day.
Oh, dude.